Donald Trump, listen to me closely, y'all, is lucky to be alive. Whatever the word lucky means. Don't get deep, okay? Whether it's divine intervention, it was God's plan, whatever you want to say. Whoa. I want y'all to look at this right here because this image is going to be for all the dummies that are walking around still saying or asking, you think his assassination attempt was real or fake? Look at this right here. This is a video of Donald Trump looking straight ahead. Now turn. If y'all remember the clip, he said, look. He said, you see his hands out saying, look. And then he finally looks. And that's when the shot was taken. There, ear. But look at this shot. Look at this shot. If he didn't hit him in his ear, my goodness. Loop it back one more time. Loop it back and pause right there. That. My God. Okay, let's take that away. I really want to address the people out there who thought this was fake. We know some of the names. We know a lot of people doing it. Hey, I had a boy come over last night, one of my dogs, one of my good dogs. We playing pickleball. He's like, man, y'all think that was real or fake? Me and my other boys like, what? Oh, hey, shoot me in the ear. Just shoot me anywhere, and then hopefully I survive, and when I do, I'm president. Whatever y'all want to say, beat it up in the comments. Let's go on this one. Y'all ignorant. Y'all worse than a pregnant woman smoking a cigarette. That's the worst thing to be. What's the worst thing a dude could do? I don't know. But I just think you bring it in life and you smoking. I've seen it before too. I'm like, girl, you put that shit down. Here we go. How precious life is. How precious it is. You know, when I see that video, there's two things that come to mind. One is the story I'm going to end this with. But two, why? Like survivor's remorse for real. Why? Like doing this saved his life. Why didn't the shooter shoot when he was right here? Why did he shoot when he's here? Nit. Why did you move at that time? More importantly, there have been people, we already know, JFK, etc., who didn't move out the way. And then you feel like, and I wonder if Donald Trump feels this way or anybody who's ever been in this situation. And I have one story to tell you. Damn. Like in the most pure way, you're asking, why did I get saved and others didn't? Others haven't. Not in some old, no, you're grateful. You're not unthankful. You're so grateful, but then you're like, well, why? And if you answer that really, you do not want to hear this as an answer. They didn't deserve it. You deserved it. You can't say that. You don't feel that. You're not perfect. It's happened to kids. So what is the real answer? Beat that up in the comments. Because I'm perplexed. I don't know. Because I do ask myself that question. Let me give you this quick story. Had a neighbor worked at a bank. Her son was my best friend before he got killed, got hit by a car. Her name was Fawn. She was Vietnamese. Her husband, Conrad, a U.S. soldier, met in Vietnam. Y'all know the story. She's coming home back and forth. Her son already had passed away. We still neighbors and close. She's like, oh, stay away from our bank. We're getting robbed a lot lately. I was like, oh. But her bank was where our bus let us off to catch another bus to connect to come home. That's why she was telling me. She knew I used to take that route. I was like, okay. Well, one day, I kept taking the route. How else am I gonna get home? One day, I'm sitting on the bus stop. I remember I had my headphones on. I used to go to Slauson Swap Meet always to get the newest headphones. $13, y'all. Woo! Beats by Dre, catch up to this. Like these headphones, they were actually illegal. Like they actually didn't have the right qualifications and impediments, yeah, because it was too loud. It was just way too loud. But I was a DJ in the making, and I loved it. It was the loudest headphones ever, and I'm sitting there, black hoodie on. I don't know what I'm playing. I'm in high school right there, okay? So it's probably like NWA, something like that. It's 88, right? And I look, cop go by. One cop car. I'm like, oh. You know how you do. You know Mad Dog cops, you just be like, what they looking for? What, you looking at me? No. Hit the corner. Then another cop car comes. And then he's going the wrong way. And I'm like, oh, somebody go down. Somebody, oh! And jumps out. Guns drawn. Freeze, get down. I was like, all right, you just told me two different things. Football player, you said freeze and get down. What you want? All right, I'm just going to get down, right? Headphones on blast, but I hear this. You know how you go to the gym, you got your AirPods, and you still be hearing stuff like, I hear you talking about me, fool. Dumb. And I remember they kicking my arms out and they kicking my legs out. And I remember the first thing I remember is like, I had on some Dickies or something. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I can't move anymore. And they were still moving me. And I was like, damn. But I couldn't resist because they had guns on me. Headphones done fell off. I'm on the concrete. And I'm getting stretched out way farther than I can stretch. And my head's to the side. And then I felt it. And then I looked and I see it. And it's a shotgun. A shotgun, like the cop shotgun. And it's right here. And I'm like this. And I swear, I don't know how long I did not breathe. I obviously had to breathe because I was down there for a second, but I did not breathe. And worse, and the only thought I really had was don't sneeze, don't twitch, don't move. That's it. I'm sitting there like this. And I'm like, if I can't move anymore, and if I move, if he moves, wow. I'm looking at it like this. And as I'm looking and squinting, you can see the energy shift from the cop car over there to the cops on me or around me. Like they loosening up. I'm just reading this, and a lot of this is retroactive now because I'm putting that to what now I know. And I'm looking, and I'm just looking for a lifeline. And you can hear it then. Suspects, and whatever they said in their code, police code. Come on. Sorry, sir, sorry. And I mean, like nothing. Somebody robbed a bank, the same bank my neighbor worked at. She told me later that day. Wearing what I had on, basically. The craziest part about all of that, other than fear is not the word. Like scared, fear, angry because I'm in this predicament. None of that is it. It's deeper than that. It's something I can't explain. Something I still feel. And that was the toughest part. Do you know I had to get on the bus, go home, see my neighbor, she told me, see my parents, I tell them, and the world keeps spinning. And I had to keep going. No counseling. The PTSD of that moment still is here. I still feel it. If I keep talking about it deeper, I'll start crying. And I'm like, damn. And I'm not crying for any other reason but I survived that. You can argue all you want. Shouldn't have been in there. They shouldn't have did it. my deepest thanks, gratitude, and pain is I survived that. So when I see Donald Trump just turn his head so slightly to survive that, politics aside, y'all get out y'all feelings. We got to start respecting greatness in terms of great acts, great deeds, great occurrences. That was amazing. That was divine. Lucky to be alive, man. Hope you guys feel the same way. Count your blessings. No matter how they come, no matter who they go to, just start counting them.